Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon in Aries solar eclipse reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, if this message or if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages and guidance come through for my dearest Capricorns for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages and guidance for my Capricorns, please, for their highest and greatest good. All right, so we've got your energy, the Queen of Swords. What you're leaving behind, the Ace of Cups. Moving towards the King of Wands. When it comes to career and finances, 9 of Pentacles. When it comes to your love life, 10 of Pentacles. And the positive energy that's going to come from this eclipse and this new moon, this hybrid new moon, is the Death card, Scorpio energy. And we have the Fool in reverse. Okay, so I was a little bit worried I was holding the deck upside down, but I'm not. It's just these cards all wanted to come out in reverse, which makes a lot of sense with eclipse season. But yeah, so your Fool energy in reverse is some of my Capricorns, you're feeling really impatient. And the Queen of Swords energy in reverse tells me that a lot of you may have been feeling stuck on a lower vibrational timeline. And you're ready to make this shift. You're ready to make this change. You're ready for a timeline split. A lot of you, you've put a lot of time and effort into a particular relationship or situation, something that you were once really passionate about, but I can see here that it's been quite disappointing. But the good news here, Capricorn, is this eclipse, this new moon, is bringing change. With the Death card, it's bringing major transformation. Let me just fix the camera. It looks like I kind of must have knocked it. Okay. All right. So the Fool energy is a little bit of that energy of feeling impatient, like wanting to do something impulsive. And also beware, this is Aries energy. There is a little bit of an energy of like people being confrontational right now. So just watch that. The Queen of Swords in reverse, you're ready to cut ties or let go of something. Some of you, you've just been like, this really pertains to your work or not having a work-life balance, being completely exhausted, doing everything either on your own or feeling like, you know, someone's not pulling their weight, whether this is coworkers or, you know, a love relationship. Yeah, it's like you're ready for an up-leveling here. A lot of my Capricorns, you're ready to make more money. You're ready to, again, be in balanced partnerships or situations that like you just don't, where you're not the one that's doing all the work. Some of you too, like you might be like paying like alimony or you might be paying debt. And it's kind of like, I want this to be over already. I want this to be done with, because you're ready to up level. And what you're leaving behind with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands. So some of you, there was a relationship or situation in love that didn't work out. It may be a divorce or it could just be a separation here. It did lead to a bit of a blocked heart chakra, but that's shifting for you as well. Yeah, and you may have been dealing with someone who sold you on like a dream or sold you on something that wasn't true or didn't turn out to be the way that, you know, the way that they said. So for some of you, it's possibly like a job that you were offered that you took that, you know, was supposed to really like catapult or launch your career in a new direction. And maybe some of you didn't see the results that you were looking for. For some of you, it may be a home situation as well. Like I'm getting some of you may have, you know, bought a home and, you know, thought it was your dream home, but there was some issues there that you weren't expecting. But for a majority of you, it may be like a love situation that didn't work out. With the King of Wands energy in reverse, what I like about the King of Wands in reverse is that this is someone who's giving themselves permission to not to shirk responsibility. That's not exactly the way I want to say it, but someone's giving themselves permission to go, to not continue investing in situations that are harmful or that aren't balanced or aren't fair. All right, so let's see. King of Wands in reverse. Some of my Capricorns, you will be taking some sort of trip, or you're planning a trip. The Six of Pentacles energy in reverse. Yeah, some of you, you're just like, some of you, there is a little bit of a warning here though with your finances. Just make sure that you're not, like running up too much debt, or like just, being impulsive and taking some trip and like living off of your credit cards. But I also feel like a lot of you, you're giving yourself that permission to move away from anything that's imbalanced. And yeah, and you're no longer giving to this situation. I feel like you want to protect your energy from whatever this is. It feels like, I don't know if someone sold you a lemon, or, it's a relationship that just didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. There possibly are children involved here, but that's not for all of you. For some of you, it's a house or a home. But with the King of Cups energy, it's like you're giving yourself that permission to move in a different direction. And, by no means am I saying to shirk your responsibilities or just to up and run. But a lot of you, that sense of obligation to this situation was coming from within. And it's like there's this aha moment or this realization that, you know what, I actually don't need to be invested or involved in this situation, or I'm going to start making my exit plan because this just doesn't work for me. And that's going to be your major up leveling. But I can see a lot of my Capricorns, you're struggling with that impulsivity, wanting it like yesterday, maybe feeling a little bit frustrated or hot tempered, or that could be the people around you. Now, when it comes to work or career or your finances, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse tells me that, yeah, you've been putting in a lot of hard work and you're not where you want to be. So for some of you, again, it's a job. You were offered a promotion. They might be dangling a carrot in front of you, and saying, oh, well, maybe next year or after you make a few more sales or something like that. You're letting go. You're not holding back anymore. A lot of my Capricorns, you're letting go. Yep. And you're freeing yourself from something that was not in alignment with you. Now, this could obviously be some of my Capricorns were in a shadow career, doing something that you didn't really want to do anyways. Possibly, when I say shadow career, it's like if you want to be an author, but you work for the publishing company, so some of you, you're stepping onto your true path and purpose, or you're really starting to realize like, I've got to get this going. I need to invest effort in what it is that I really, truly want to be doing. But I love this because it's like, you're no longer holding on, especially when it comes to like a work situation or a career that you're unhappy in. And I'm not saying that, you're going to up and quit, and be careful with that energy, because I do feel this Aries energy may support that, like being like, you know what, F this, I'm out of here. No, make a plan. But it's like, I see a lot of my Capricorns freeing yourselves or making that plan to free yourself from the situation and move in a different direction. I like that because it's like, it feels like it's about time. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this is regarding your love life. So some of you, this is a divorce or separation. I'm definitely picking up on my Capricorns here who are single, or possibly there was a situationship that you were waiting on, that somebody was saying, promising, some sort of future, but you're not really seeing the action being taken. Ooh, but you do have new love coming in, and it possibly could be a fire sign. But a lot of my Capricorns, it's like you've been healing, you've left a current, ooh, look at that World card in reverse. Yep, you're closing out a cycle, and that's bringing you new love, Capricorn. And definitely on the heels of this hybrid Aries new moon, which is like the second new moon in Aries, which does not happen very often, guys. But the Knight of Wands here is telling me this is coming in hot. This is coming fast. It's opening up your heart chakra where it was blocked. So you've definitely been doing the healing work. And the positive energy that this eclipse and this hybrid Aries new moon are bringing you is complete transformation. Nine of Pentacles energy in reverse. Your hard work here is, yeah, you've been healing. And I feel like this transformation is going to just really not only set you apart, but put you on a different timeline. And that World card at the bottom of the deck saying that, yep, it's time. You're ready to step into something completely new. And you're going to do it. And this is like, this Aries energy is all about newness, letting go of what doesn't serve you. So let's see, in your love life, please, Capricorn, clear messages and guidance. Yeah, some of you, you're letting go of a karmic relationship. Yeah, letting go, fleeting. There were triggers. There was a sense of turmoil here. It definitely blocked your heart chakra. Something here about some of my Capricorns taking a vacation. Some of you, you're planning a vacation. Some of you will be taking a vacation or taking a trip. I see that being beneficial for you, but I also see, like, make sure that you have the finances to do that. Make sure that you don't, you know what I mean, like put yourself in debt just to like get out and get away. Like, make sure that it's like a sound financial decision to do that. You know, and if it is, go for it. Absolutely. But Spirit's saying you have happiness and joy coming towards you. And yeah, you're calling in a very important person, someone that you may end up in union with, someone who complements you very well. Yeah, but a lot of you were dealing with somebody who was a bit self-centered, or it was a one-sided relationship, or you were being sort of strung along by this person. I also feel with this card, even though it has some negative connotations, it's a really strong message for my Capricorns that it's really important that you focus on you, because I feel like you weren't. I feel like you were just being drained here. That you were, that you were doing all the work. You were in situations, probably multiple situations where, you know, you were doing the brunt of the work, and that's quite exhausting. So let's see what clear messages and guidance come through for my Capricorns that they need to hear. Advice, guidance for my Capricorns, please, that they need to hear with this upcoming eclipse season. So family. The role you play in your family is part of your life's work. Okay, beautiful. So focusing on family over the next couple of weeks, months. And charity. Charitable work or contributing to a cause that speaks to your heart will fulfill you in many ways. Yeah, and any sort of cause that speaks to your heart, Capricorn, could also put you in contact with this Ace of Cups. Again, especially like for those of you, I know this is not a reality for a lot of you, but like for those of you who are like doing some sort of trip, you know, like, I mean, it's not like Peace Corps, but you know, like if you're doing some sort of volunteer trip or work, there could be somebody really important that you meet there. And writing. A thought composed in a manner that is poetic, informative, and with conviction is the marriage of the heart and the mind. So a lot of my Capricorns, you're being asked here or advised to like keep a journal and possibly like, you know, to be creative. If you have this creative spark and this desire to write and to write about your experiences and share what you've learned or known or what you've learned through some of these lessons that you've been learning. That could also be very beneficial for you at this time. I'm also seeing some of my Capricorns, you may want to keep a dream journal as well next to the bed. But yeah, if you feel that urge to write, do so. All right. And we see astrologer. Develop your keen understanding of how the universe and planetary aspects have an impact on people, events, and circumstances. So paying attention to, in particular, how this astrology right now is affecting you. So those of you who haven't, you might want to do like a free birth chart online somewhere. There are loads if you just, you know, Google it and really pay attention to how you're being affected. We are entering on the 21st into Mercury retrograde, and it's a very, very interesting time, you know, in astrology right now. So paying more attention to that is going to be very helpful, beneficial for you. Let's see about work, career, and finances. So contribute. Build your authority by creating content for your own website and by guest posting on popular blogs in your niche. And there's something tied in with that, like writing. So some of you, I just heard like copywriting for some of you, but there's something here that you need to, you know, in this picture, we see a blog. Some of you, you're starting a blog, or if you're dipping your toes into like some sort of online business, or you already have one, or that's what you do. It's like really, really like, you know, contributing to like other blogs or starting your own. All right. And clarity. Get clear on what activities and online platforms bring in your best clients and customers. Focus your attention there and ignore distractions. Yeah, so get clarity. And I feel like you haven't had clarity, Capricorn, and I actually feel there's been a lot that's been clouding your vision. Okay, so it's like, and I feel a lot of my Capricorns, you will be getting clarity through writing, whether that's writing lists, writing down your goals, whether that's just through journaling. Okay, and automate. So develop ways to add passive income streams to your business so you don't have to work so hard. Earn some income while you sleep. Yeah, so focusing on also not how you have to work harder, but how you can work smarter. And Spirit's also saying slow down. Sometimes you need to slow down, get out of overwhelm, refresh and regroup in order to speed up your results. And that's the truth. That is absolutely the truth. And especially for my Capricorns out there whom I love so dearly, you can be the hardest working sign in the zodiac. So it's time for my sea goats out there to go easy on themselves. For some of you, there is some sort of break or some sort of trip that will be beneficial for you. Just make sure you don't do it too impulsively. All right, let's see what clear messages and guidance come from. I'm using the Kali Oracle. For me, Kali is such a powerful energy to work with when we're going through transformations, and she's very fiery as well. So perfect for this hybrid Aries new moon eclipse season. Ooh, all right, look, you get, and excuse my pronunciation, Guya Kali. Take a look at her. Ooh, all right, and we'll see what messages come through. 28 breaks down to a 10. So again, endings, and we see that with the World card, endings simultaneously bring us new beginnings. So this particular version of Kali is said to, like, her scimitar shows her ability to be free from conditioning so that deeper mysteries can be understood. And I definitely see that here when it comes to work, but also when it comes to relationships. Her mace shows her power, strength, and authority, including her capacity to deliver powerful blows that will destabilize false structures and help us discover truth when we are ready and capable of bearing witness to it. Her two hands in blessing reassure us that we shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and we do not need to fear the revelations unfolding in our lives. This is Kali after all. If she rocks your world, it is to till the soil of the soul so that an abundant new life can flourish. Wow, isn't that the truth? But it's just the embodiment of the messages in this reading. All right, Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages do resonate, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button, share, subscribe. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light. Take care.